10 plagues on a pitchfork. Holy baptismal? Oh yeah, let me see. How about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? No! Adam's rib that hurt. Ah! Son of a sinner's prayer. Goodness gravy, Mary had a baby. Faith of a mustard seed. Goodness gracious Gomorrah. Ah, son of the Baptist! Boy, you better watch it, because you're about to be as lost as the prodigal. Yep. Ah, kiss my ark. Fish and loaves, are you kidding me? Son of a talking donkey. Ehud! Peter's sinking. Better get ready, because it's giving time. Raised on a Sunday. 8 figs! Sliver on a Jordan River. Will set my tongue on fire and call me a Pentecostal. Cuss, 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 cuss. Swear! How's it going? He's not
talking. Welcome to Coronacation Congregation. We are glad you are joining us again today. We got another great couple segments for you today. I'm excited. I just saw Carl. He used some language I do not approve of, so don't be doing that, especially in church. Don't use those words. That's not good. All right, so we're going to move on. Speaking of words we're not supposed to use, sometimes my kids use words they're not supposed to use. So we're going to start off with a kid interview this week. Kid interviews. Let's take a look. Wait, I'm back at the church. I need a mask on. Tell you what, you watch this segment of kid interview, I'm going to find me a mask.
Welcome to Kid Interview. I'm Zach Floyd and I'm interviewing Tori. What's your favorite color?
Silver.
What's your favorite book?
I don't read books.
What's your favorite food?
Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Ooh. What's your favorite snack?
Goldfish.
What's your favorite dinner?
I don't know. Spaghetti.
Favorite lunch?
Chick-fil-A.
Favorite food?
Chick-fil-A.
Favorite park?
Park? Like Disney Park?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Magic Kingdom.
What's your favorite ride?
Big Thunder Mountain.
Thunder Mountain. That's one of my favorites. What's your favorite Legoland ride?
Legoland ride? I like the lazy river at the water park.
That goes around the water park? What's your favorite SeaWorld ride?
I don't like the rides at SeaWorld.
What's your favorite Universal?
I like the Minions ride.
Minions. I didn't even know there's Minions. Disney ride.
Big Thunder Mountain.
And last but not least is ride? I don't know, but that's it.
That's it. I don't have a paper to throw. That was fun. Bye.
Bye. See you later, alligator.
Thank you, Zach and Tori, for that interview. Well, we've got one interview down and another interview some sorts to go. We have some words with Nelly this week. He actually turned in a video. So everybody give Nelson a round of applause. Thank him for his effort in submitting a video this week. I knew it took a lot of work from him. But this mask is not working for me very well. I'm going to see if I can move on, listen to Nelson's sage advice, if you will, and we'll move on from there and I'll find another mask. Words with Nelly.
Hey guys, welcome back to Words with Nelly. So lately, Haley has been really getting into plants, and it's something I really don't care about at all. But there's one plant that I'm really interested in that I like. It's called a calathea, or a prayer plant. So let me show it to you real quick. This plant right here, calathea. So during the day, all the leaves kind of fold down like they are now, like normal leaves. But at night, the leaves point straight up. And it's called a prayer plant because when the leaves point straight up, they're pointing to Jesus. So I was like, wow, that's really cool. So if you're ever interested in plants or doing anything really cool, get a calathea or a prayer plant. Really easy to take care of, and they look kind of cool. So, you know what? That's Words with Nelly.
Thank you for those words, Nelson. They were words. Yes, they were. This mask is kind of hard for me to talk. I don't know if you can hear me very well or not, but we'll see if I can find another mask in after this next segment. I've got a new segment for you. It's called Unpopular Opinions, and it's a place for me or you to share some opinions that may not be very popular. So if you've got some unpopular opinions this week and you want to share them with me, I'd be glad to take them and consider them for our next segment next time on Unpopular Opinions. So check out this segment, Unpopular Opinions. Welcome to our new segment called Unpopular Opinions. This is a chance for me to share some of mine and some of yours that you've submitted, opinions that are not very popular. So I'm just going to read some of these. Some of them may be mine, some of them may not, but we'll call them facts from now on, because that's what society does, right? Opinions can become facts. All right, first opinion is Lord of the Rings is better than Harry Potter. Some of you may be offended at that. That's okay. Another unpopular opinion is coffee is just bean juice and it's disgusting. Okay. Another unpopular opinion, Michael Jordan is better than LeBron and it's not even close. You can at me, you can do whatever. I don't care if you disagree. It's just true. All right. Another unpopular opinion is reading on the beach is greater than reading in your room. And if you think reading in your room is better than reading on the beach, I don't know if you've ever read on the beach. It's much better, all right? Being on the beach is better for everything, all right? It just is. So, reading on the beach is better than reading in your room. Another unpopular opinion, don't date until after high school. Somebody's going to send me a text message right there. Somebody's going to be mad about that. I can give you biblical reasons, but I'm just giving opinions right now. We won't do a whole Bible study with it. One more unpopular opinion. Your parents will thank me less for this one. Making your bed is a waste of time. You're just going to get back in it the next night. What's the point? Make it up? No, it's a waste of time. Sorry. Not popular, but it's true. These have been my unpopular opinions. We'd love to have some of yours next week. Send them in. Those were some unpopular opinions. Yeah, all right. We're going to move on to my next segment. It's one of my favorites. That's in the Bible. Welcome to That's in the Bible. Today we're going to be reading from Ezekiel chapter 3, verses 1 through 3. And he said to me, he being God, Son of man, eat what you find here. Eat this scroll. Then go and speak to the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he fed me the scroll. Son of man, he said to me, feed your stomach and fill your belly with this scroll I am giving you. So I ate it, and it was as sweet as honey in my mouth. That's in the Bible? that is in the Bible. I've kind of given up on mask here for a few minutes because it's hard to talk and for you to hear me. But sometimes God calls us to do things that we're not comfortable doing. So maybe that's not very realistic that he's going to ask you to eat the Bible, but there are some things he does ask us to do. So let's take a few minutes to pause here on another video that does give us some reflective things that we can consider of how God may be asking us to do something and that we should listen when he speaks to us.
Does God still speak to people? In 1 Samuel, it tells the story of young Samuel hearing from God for the first time. As he was laying down to sleep one night, God called to him, "Samuel, Samuel," 3 separate times. The first 2 times he didn't recognize God's voice, so he ran to his mentor Eli and said, "Were you calling me?" Eli, who was trying to sleep himself, was a little annoyed at first, but after the 3rd time, he realized that God was speaking to Samuel. He told Samuel, "Go back and say, 'Speak, Lord, your servant is listening.'" When Samuel went back to his room, he said those words, and God began to speak. Could God be trying to speak to you? When is the last time you said to him, "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening"? If you've ever wondered why God hasn't spoken to you, maybe you should give these words a try. I'm not promising that God will audibly speak to you. He may whisper, he may put a thought in your mind, he may just give you a feeling that you know didn't come from you. But he will speak, and when he does, you need to listen. What if you decided you were going to start listening to God? I believe it would be a game changer for you. He may call you to do amazing things like he did for Samuel. Will you do it? Will you say, "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening"? And will you act on what he tells you to do?
That is a great video to ponder and consider during this time. God is always speaking, but are we always listening? So a great posture for us to take. A couple announcements as we continue on. A couple things to be aware of. Some changes this week. We got into July now, and so we're halfway through our summer. I know it feels like it's been forever because we've been out of school for a while, but with announcements going on. So since it's July, since things are kind of winding down, people are going on vacations, we're going to make some adjustments to our Zoom Bible study schedule for the next couple of weeks. And so for the next 4 weeks, we're going to be starting a new study called Better Than One. It's with Dahadi Lewis. But you don't have to go ahead and watch those because we're going to actually watch the video during our Bible study time. And instead of having a high school and middle school separate, we're going to combine everybody to one Bible study together. I know that all of you are watching your videos ahead of time and getting ready for those, and none of you were not watching your videos. But in an effort to make sure you are watching your videos, we're going to watch it during our Bible study time. So this Wednesday, we're going to have one Zoom meeting from 6 to 7:30, a little extra time so we can watch that video. But from 6 to 7:30, we're going to have our Zoom Hangout Bible study time. We'd love for you to be a part of that, middle school and high school this week. You can find that link in the weekly email that goes out, or you can text myself or Nelson this week, and we will be glad to give it to you. But one Bible study, it is coming up. It is Better Than One Bible Study, and we actually have a video clip trailer for you to watch. So take a look at this video to get you ready for the study we're going to be doing this week.
We live with this ache of crowded loneliness. There are a lot of people I can connect to, but there are very few people that I actually do connect with. And so we avoid the vulnerability and the real conversation it takes to engage in true relationships.
I went to a school that was popular for its basketball team, so with that came a lot of people that just want to hang out with me just because I was on the team.
Through Instagram and any type of social media, I tried to make friends that I knew weren't good for me. They turned their back on me and they were like, "Oh, you're not cool enough, you can't hang out with us no more."
Going into high school, I didn't really know what to expect. There was a whole bunch of new influences, and it was really hard having that constant nagging, "Oh, why can't we just get drunk?" or "Why can't we just do this?"
I struggled a lot with lust. I was afraid of being caught. I was just controlled by this fear that, oh, if I tell them, they're gonna hate me forever.
I think God's purpose for us to become friends was to have that person that could be there for me. I feel like God loves me a lot to have her as a blessing.
I think the special needs kids have done way more for me. They've taught me about real, genuine friendship.
God created you for meaningful friendships with other believers. When we give our lives to Christ, we become members of the same family. Our friends are actually our brothers and sisters, and we are commanded to love and to care for one another.
I'm excited about this video study. I think it's going to be a great study as we look at community and what that looks like, and as we begin to gather more and more over the next couple of weeks and months, that we can see the importance, the way that God has designed that for us. So I hope you'll be a part of that. Join us Wednesday night, 7:30. We would love to have you be a part of that for our Zoom Bible study. One other thing, we also have stopped our Zoom Hangouts on Sunday afternoons after this video, but we are doing watch parties. So if you are interested in doing a watch party in my house, you need to text the word Coronacation to 386-400-9991. Again, the word Coronacation, it's on the screen here, Coronacation Congregation. Coronacation to 386-400-9991. We're doing those parties on Sunday afternoons around the video, 5 to 7 o'clock on Sunday afternoons. But to register, you text that Coronacation to 386-400-9991. On Thursdays at 1 p.m. is when registration opens. We're keeping it limited because of the coronavirus, but we'd love to have you be a part of that. If the wait list fills, or if it fills up, there's a way for you to sign up for the wait list. The instructions are in that text, though, you'll come back to you as well. So we'd love for you to do that. We got one more segment here, and I think I have one more mask when we come back. But let's check out our Spicy Eats with Nelly video this week.
Hey guys, welcome back to Spicy Eats Part 5. Today I have Jasmine and McShane with me, and we are going to try the world's hottest chocolate. I believe it's 9 million Scovilles, so if you guys got to watch last week's video, this is going to be just as bad. So, very excited. I think we're each going to take one bite of chocolate. We have 6 squares each, and then we're going to keep going back and forth until one of us taps out or we eat all the chocolate. So, to start us off, I'm going to eat a piece of chocolate, like this. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Okay, you're up.
I don't even have milk.
I'm sorry. I don't...
You're already crying. Oh no. Oh no.
You should go.
You're really freaking out about this. You scared me.
Be ready. You're okay?
Yeah.
All right.
This kind of just tastes like spicy mustard. The real thing that's getting me
Is it back your throat?
No, it's not. It's not spicy to me, to be honest. Like I kind of like I know that it's spicy, but I'm just like shaking because you scared me.
All I can do. I don't.
Is this really 9 million Scoville?
I
think I could pop all of these in my mouth, to be honest.
Okay, you go again. You go first.
I'm shaking though. Like you scared me so bad. I'm shaking.
I didn't eat to scare you. Just keep doing some chewing. We'll take it.
This is good.
You're enjoying this?
Mhm. My stomach might hurt later because.
Don't wait on other stuff. Oh, I'm just gonna.
I mean, it is spicy. Like it's starting to build.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it.
Did I win with 2 pieces? It is a spice that builds. I can feel it in like
back of your throat. Okay.
No, not the back of my throat. It's my nose.
No, I don't even want to do another piece. I know this is gonna be bad.
Okay, I'm feeling it now.
Like, what are your thoughts?
Oh,
is it bad?
It's just like the back of my throat.
Yeah, but it's like it's nothing I've ever experienced before. Okay, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, Andrew. Your thoughts now? Is it worse?
It's so much worse.
It's so much worse. I know.
It's so much worse.
You did 2 of them. You were just a pro.
I think
you can't talk. You're done now. You shut down. It passed on to you.
I mean.
Wait, I have to do this other piece. I don't want to. Jasmine's legit like hunched over trying to feel it out. Could you do another? Would you want to do another?
I wouldn't want to. It feels like I have a sunburn in the back of my throat.
Down. Go down. Go down. It's stuck in my teeth. Oh!
I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna have another.
Yeah. So.
Do you have milk somewhere?
If I could screw this, you can have some. Here, look, it's a milkshake. You want some?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So we. I am sweating.
Oh, that made it a lot better.
Yeah.
It's just breathing hurts.
This is really bad. This is okay. So.
Compared to the gummy bears?
So compared to the gummy bears, the spice, I'm shaking now. It's gonna start hurting later. This intensity in my mouth, 100 times worse. I don't.
Oh my god, if you throw up, I know.
The intensity in my mouth is so much worse than the gummy bear. If it ends up hitting my stomach like the gummy bear did. Oh, it's really bad. I'm crying. Can you see these tears?
Why do you find so much enjoyment from that?
This is. Are you feeling it?
I'm just feeling it in my throat.
But is it worse than any spice you've ever experienced? Because your mom. Oh! It's coming back with anger!
You gotta eat one more piece to win.
I'm not winning.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, you want to call it a fairly truce or tie?
Yeah, it's a tie. You're sweating.
I'm sweating. I'm legit. Like, you see.
Yeah, I can see you crying. I can feel it in my ears.
You can feel it in your ears? Alright, guys. Well. That was. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. That was Spicy Eats with Nelly Part 5. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Maybe. If we don't get shut down by somebody that cares about their children. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, thank you for everybody who joined us for that Spicy Eats segment. That looked, the word I'll go with maybe is delicious. But as you see, I found a mask I think that'll actually work for me. So I may try this out going to the store a couple times this week using this. If you see a unicorn driving around town, just know it's okay. It's just me, all right? Unicorns aren't real unless you read the King James Version of the Bible. Then they are. But anyway, we're glad you joined us for Coronacation Congregation this week. Remember, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. We'll see you next week. I'm smiling, but you can't tell, so I'm going to wave.